sums. Bad luck. It's addressed to us. Bobby, we've got the letter. Let me see. Here, give it to me. Why, it's addressed to all of us. Oh, go on then. I don't care. Did you see what it said on the front of the envelope? To Master Peter and the Mrs. Bobby and Phyllis Faraday. Holy Moses! What is it? What does it say? It's from the railway company to us. Golly! Here, let me see. My name comes first. Dear Sir and Ladies. That's us. Shh. It is proposed to make you a small presentation on Wednesday next at Meadowvale Station at 3 o'clock in recognition of your prompt action on the 1st inst, in warning the oncoming train of an obstruction on the line. Kindly inform me if the above time and place is not convenient to you. Yours sincerely, Jabez Inglewood, the Great Northern and Southern Railway Company. Golly, that means presents, I should think. Maybe a dog. Or a baby elephant. It won't be that sort of present. It'll be something to keep. You keep pets, stupid. Pete, do you really like the idea of us getting a reward? I mean, for doing something like that. Why not? Perhaps it'll be medals. And then when I'm very old indeed, I shall show them to my grandchildren and say, we did our duty. They'll be terribly proud of me. You have to be married, or you don't have any grandchildren. Oh, well, I suppose I shall have to be married someday, but it'll be an awful bother having her around all the time. I'd like to marry a lady who had trances and only woke up once or twice a year. Don't you think we'd better write an answer? Oh, yes, come on. Now then, what shall we say? Oh, Pete, you must do it properly. In ink, mustn't he? Don't be feeble, this is only just practice. Dear Mr. Hoojamufflet. Mr. What? That's not his name. Oh, honestly.
Bobby, love, have you finished the washing up?
Mother, we had an invitation from the railway for saving the train. They're going to give us a prisoner of prison, Mother.
Children, I can't hear a word. One at a time, please.
The railway company wants to make us a presentation for saving the train. They want to give us something. Pete thinks it may be a medal. We could accept a medal, couldn't we, Mother?
Yes, dear.
Ah, Perks. That's it. You've been busy, I see.
Yes, indeed, sir. Them flowers are from my garden, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, very nice, Perks.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice.
Thank you, indeed, sir.
That can won't do.
That can is the most suitable receptacle available, sir. The one that I consider suitable, sir.
Well, borrow one, Perks. Borrow one.
Where from, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, of course, sir.
You're a chair short of the table, aren't you?
No, sir. I don't think so, sir.
Well, Mr. Inglewood in the centre.
True.
The young ladies, one on either side.
True, sir.
The young gentleman there.
Yeah.
Myself there. And yourself where?
Nowhere, sir. What? Me, sir?
Well, of course, Perks. Where did you think you were going to be?
Well, I thought... Well, I didn't think to presume to think, sir.
Well, of course, Perks. You're one of the staff.
Ah.
In fact, you are the staff.
True, sir. Well, thank you, sir. That's very, very kind of you, sir. Well, and in relation to the receptacle for the flowers, sir, I might be able to persuade Mrs. Perks to lend me one of her best vases since I'm being invited, since it's an official staff occasion, sir.
Good. Good. Well, see to it, Perks.
Yes, sir.
See to it.
Oh, well, as long as I don't have to breathe or anything.
Now, turn round, darling, and let me look at you. You too, Phil. Lovely. Girls, you do look nice. You do really.
Oh, Mother, I wish you were coming too.
No, darling, this is your occasion. It's quite right that you should learn to do these things on your own. I'm sure you'll all manage beautifully without me.
I suppose you know I've grown out of these beastly trousers.
Oh, sorry, Peter. Bobby, love, your hat.
If it's a decent spread, I shall have to undo at least 2 top buttons. Oh, Mother, tell him he mustn't.
Peter, dear, only vulgar people do that sort of thing.
I jolly well wish we were vulgar. Oh, Peter.
I think it's high time you were going. Yes, cloak's on. Now, you don't want to have to hurry, do you, and get there all puffing and panting and red in the face. Phil, dear, have you got a handkerchief?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Let me see it, then.
Mother, there's no time.
Yes, come on. I know you.
Oh, bother. It must have slipped out.
What did I say?
It's all very well for you. You don't have to wear these beastly frilly things. Won't stay up and like it does my other ones.
It's all right, Mother. She can use mine.
Here, take this one for her. Now, off you go. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, Mother, I do wish you were coming too.
Goodbye, darling. Have a lovely time. And mind, not too many cream buns now.
Oh, of course not, Mother. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, Bobby, darling, have you got the invitation?
Yes, Mother.
Goodbye, then. Goodbye.
There's yours, Miss Bobby. Yours, Miss Phyllis. And yours, Master Peter. Sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, these three young people are old friends of mine. I think it gave them quite a shock to see me here today and find out who I was.
It certainly did. Yes, we just thought he was our old gentleman.
So I am. But I should like to thank these three young people most heartily for the promptness, the presence of mind, and indeed the courage they showed. If it had not been for them, there might have been, it's not too much to say, there would have been a most terrible disaster. And we might all have been attending a much less happy gathering than this. So then I'm sure you would like to show your gratitude to these three admirable young people. Ladies first. Miss Bobby.
Miss Roberta.
Miss Phyllis. And their intrepid and resourceful brother, Peter.
Speech, Master Peter, speech! Come on. Oh, you have to say something then, Master Peter.
Shall I?
Yeah, go on, you go to say something. Begin, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Proper little gent, ain't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks awfully for those lovely watches. They're spiffing. Actually, we all rather enjoyed it. Stopping the train, I mean. Well, I did anyway. I don't know about the others. You know, it's rather fun when something exciting like that really happens. I suppose I shouldn't really say that. But anyway, you know what I mean. But anyway, thanks awfully.
Well done.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our little ceremony. It only remains to say that light refreshments will now be served by Mrs. Gibbs and her lady helpers. Thank you.
Oh, now. Well done, Peter. Very splendid speech. Well done.
Look at our watches.
Oh, I see. They really are. It's beautiful.
Mother would let me. Excuse me.
Of course.
There you are, miss. Could I have the honour, miss?
Oh, they do look delicious, Mr. Firth.
Yeah.
I beg not have anything too sticky because of my hands.
Oh, go on, miss. Miss, why don't you have that one?
Shall I?
Yeah, go on, I would.
What shall I do with this?
Put it back on there, no one will notice. There you are. Now, I'll just put this here. Like that, you see.
Yes.
Keep it off your frock here.
Oh,
Lovely.
thank you. Lucky Mummy's not here.
Yes, mum's the word, miss.
Mother, but... I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you young people are making the most of these excellent refreshments, eh?
Yes, thank you.
It's a capital speech I thought you made, young man, for a first attempt. Capital.
Do you think so, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it sounded like a lot of jolly tripe myself.
Oh, well, I couldn't have done as much myself at your age. I'll be bound. Keep it up, young man. Keep it up. You don't mind. Have another. Hmm?
Thank you.
There we are.
Thank you.
You can have a cup of tea. Thank you very much.
Please, may I have a word with you?
Of course, my dear. What about?
Well, it's rather private, really. Could we go somewhere else?
Ah, I suppose so. Where do you suggest?
The porter's room. Mr. Perks is a friend of ours.
Oh, very well. If you're sure Mr. Perks won't mind.
Oh, no. In any case, if he does, I'll get my sister to talk to him. She can always talk him round.
Well,
Eh,
Excuse us, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, little miss. And would you like another one of those?
Oh, Mr. Perks, I shouldn't.
Well, why not?
Do you think I ought to?
Yes, why don't you? Just this once, eh?
Yes, in doctor's orders. Oh, heavens above. Wait a minute, miss. Heavens above.
Who's that gentleman over there?
That gentleman, that's Mr. Roundley, the engine driver.
Oh.
Well, I think so.
Come in.
Thank you. Well, this is most interesting.
Do you think it would be all right if I took my hat off?
Well, we're not quite in church, are we? Now, what is this confidential matter you wish to speak to me about, eh?
Would you read that, please?
What's this? I shall need my extra specs.
Mother doesn't know I brought it. She'd be furious if she knew. It's the most awful thing I've ever done, to show it to anybody.
Bless my soul. Faraday. Is this your father?
Mr. Inglewood, he never did it. My father would never give away secrets to another country. Never. He's not that sort of person.
I remember the case distinctly.
Someone who had a spite against him told fibs and stories, so as to get him put in prison. You must believe that. Oh, you must.
Dear me, this is most distressing. Most distressing.
Mother spends all her time writing to people, but they won't help. They don't want to have anything to do with you when you've got somebody in prison. They pretend to be very sorry and so on, but they don't really listen. Mother's getting so thin and tired looking. Oh, you must help, please.
My dear child, what made you think that I, of all people, could do anything?
Because you've always been so good to us before. And you got us those things from London when we asked. And you found the Russian gentleman, his family.
That was nothing.
And because people take notice of you and listen when you talk.
Oh, do you think so? I'm not so sure.
Oh, yes, they do. Really, they do. Even the station master does.
Oh, him. Perhaps.
Well, then. Oh, please say you will. Please. I'll pray for you twice a day. For the rest of my life, if you will.
My dear, what a charming inducement.
But it's true. I promise. I promise.
Wonderful.
Well, it's
kids.
a wonderful.
Very modest.
Come on, I
Very
think
modest.
we're going,
Come on.
don't you? Bye-bye. Come on.
Hey, Uncle Miss. You're tight as a pin.
Excuse me, Mr. Perks.
Were you able to mend my engine?
Now, about that engine, Master Peter, I'll have to...
Peter, you didn't mend it.
Now, let me explain, miss. I didn't want to mend it. It's that I am not an engineer.
Do you have to be an engine, whatever it is?
That's the meaning of the word, isn't it? Like engine, engineer.
I know. Where is it, Mr. Perks?
It's right here in my pocket. I've got it ready to give back to Master Peter.
Can I have it, please?
Oh?
Why? Please, Mr. Perks. I've got an idea.
Oh, there you are, little miss. Well, what's she up to then?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, miss.
Are you an engineer?
Yes, miss, that I am.
Well, I wondered if you wouldn't mind mending this for me.
I'm blessed if I ain't blowed.
See, everybody who's got anything to do with railways is so good and kind, I didn't think you'd mind. You don't really, do you?
My trade's driving of a engine, not mending her. Especially such a hout-sizing engines as this one here.
Now then, little miss, we can't have you giving offence to railway officials like this.
You really are awful, Phil.
And who said I was being given offence to?
I didn't. Did you, Mr. Perks?
Well, no, I didn't know you come to mention it, but...
Now, this being a piece of engineering equipment, it is in need of engineering apparatus.
What's that?
Quiet, Phil.
The apparatus required for the repair thereof will be a soldering iron.
I don't think we've got one of those, have we? No.
Oh, well, I would suggest, therefore, that I keep this in my possession until the matter may be dealt with in official manner in the railway repair shed.
The railway repair shed? Oh, you are a dear.
And you, if I may say so, miss, are a darling little piece.
Oh, really, sir?
wonder if young Effie would take on a case like this. Be just the chap. Just the chap.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
It's all right, my dear. I was just talking to myself, an old man's privilege. I was just wondering who would be the chap to help us. Look, may I keep this?
Oh, yes, of course. Only please don't lose it.
I'll take special care of it. I'd like to show it to some young friends of mine. Important folk who really are listened to. By people even grander than the station master.
Oh, I knew you would be able to help. I knew you would.
I cannot guarantee anything, mind.
Oh, I'm quite sure you will be able to. I've got a kind of feeling here. Inside.
Well, I think we'd better get back to the party. There it is, my dear. I'll do what I can.
Oh, there's just one more thing.
Yes?
Phil and Peter don't know about Father.
You mean you've had to bear all this on your own?
Well, Phil's really too young to know yet. And Peter, he'd be terribly upset if he did know.
You're quite a stoic, aren't you?
Or what?
Never mind. Keep your pecker up. That's what matters.
Oh, so there you are. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Phil.
Just having a little chat with your sister, that's all.
Oh, well, the station master is wondering whether it will be convenient for the train to depart now.
Phil, you're not to talk to Mr. Hazelwood like that.
Like what? I was only being the station master.
You were doing him very well. Thank you, my dear. Foolish of me to forget the time. Goodbye, my young friend. I'm glad you told me. You'll be hearing from me again.
Goodbye, and thank you. How could you be so rude?
You're a fine one to talk, I must say.
Why, what do you mean?
You shouldn't stay with just one person at a party. You should mix. Mother said so.
Well, would anyone like to come down to the shop with me?
No, thank you.
Phil, dear, get me my shopping basket, will you?
Yes. I expect you'll think of something to do, Mother. It's just that yesterday was so exciting. It's a bit sort of flat.
Thank you, darling. I believe there's a paper chase going through the village this morning.
A paper chase?
Yes, the boys from the Oakleaf School. Why don't you go and watch that?
Who wants to watch a lot of silly boys running about after each other? I ask you.
Well, all I can say is that if you're still flopping about by the time I get back, I shall be very cross. Now, why don't you pick me some pussy willow? It'll cheer the cottage up.
Oh, yes. Perhaps you will. Shall we?
I suppose we shall have to.
Are you coming? What? Me? You needn't pick anything. You can just carry on with your train spotting. Thanks. The excitement will be too much for me. Well, we can't stay here till Mother comes back, so... All right.
I suppose we had better. Do we have to wait for this paper chase? I'm getting cold.
I'm staying, even if you're not. Let's stay, Phil. It's not too bad.
Look! What's that?
The hare, silly.
What fun, Pete. I wish we could do that.
Don't be silly. Girls can't run. Not properly. Poor chap, he must get terribly tired. Here comes the pack.
What do you mean, pack, Peter?
Boys, silly. 9, 10. Come on, let's go over the top. See them come out the other side.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure he's in pain. I'm sure he hurt himself when he fell. He'll be all right. Let's go over the other side and see them come out. Come on.
wind in a minute.
I haven't had my first yet. It's like the Alps.
Oh, it's worse. It's like the Himmy, what's his name?
Himalayas.
We'll miss them. The hare's gone. Look at the trail. Poor things, I think it's cruel. 9, 10, 11.
Oh, well, I suppose that's the end.
12. No, it's not. The one that was limping hasn't come out yet.
He must have.
But I counted.
Maybe he came out with the others and you never noticed.
But I counted, I tell you. Where are you going?
To see if he's still in there.
Silly cuckoo. I won't go on in the dark. I don't care what you say. I won't.
Don't be a coward. I know. I've got a candle and some matches. Eat that.
Oh, I want to go back. I don't like it.
Oh, Beth, you can't.
I don't like it, I tell you.
Hold my hand.
Oh,
He may be lying unconscious across the rails. Pray to the first passing express.
Oh, Pete, this is no time for trying to be funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.